Hello everybody! Last time we achieved an amulet of accuracy, and today we shall be achieving greatness in so many more different ways, specifically one. Goblin Diplomacy has my name on it. This diploma has my name on it, but not quite yet. Soon it will though, soon it will. I have to go to the Goblin Village and talk to apparently two generals. Generally speaking, I think that's a good place to go, so let's go do it. I'm gonna stop at a bank along the way. I don't know if it's completely necessario, but perhaps it will be in one of these days, Lewis. Yes, indeed. Off to the Goblin Village! Actually, I might just equip this amulet of accuracy, for I feel like I would like to be much more accurate. There is a long row of fires, and a long history of fires along this long road of fires, even though no cars have come down here. I suspect a horse may or may not have at some point in time. Indeed, this is a familiar area. We may or may not have been here killing imps for literally 6,000 years. In a less than literal sense. In a much less than literal sense. It was much more closer to 150 minutes spread across 2 days, but, I mean, who's counting? Really? Really? Who is counting? Who counted the seconds and the minutes? I didn't count that. Did any of you count that? I don't know. Who's gonna count it? Get the mathematician in here right now. Good evening, bench. What do you have to say? Indeed, I will sit back and relax. ... What is that called? The ... Is it called an ellipsis? English. Now that's a high-class joke, good sir. Red, not green. You gotta be kidding me on that one. Green armor best. Alright. A lover's quarrel, to be sure. To be sure? No, yes indeed. Can I find a squirrel around here? Alright, I'm looking for two generals. General Wartface. I tell all goblins in village to wear green armor now. Alright, good. They listen to me, not you, me bigger general human. Half of them are wearing red, and half of them green. Oh yes, I do say, yes. They shut up! Human, they are green armor, really. Human lying because he's scared of you. Oh. Human scared of me, not you. Then you think me big or what if one of the generals was an opera singer, a famous opera singer? I don't know. I mean, I don't know the lore, dude. I don't know what's going on down here. Alright, let's get through a little bit. Oh, gee williker, do you want me to pick an armor color for you? Yes, as long as you pick green. No, you have to pick red. What about a different color? Not red or green. I said that in reverse. That would mean me wrong, but at least Wartface not right. These people must take... I would recommend that these generals invest in the English classes that I was speaking of earlier, and as soon as I say that, I immediately do not recommend it, because it is, after all, English class. Orange armor might be good, eh? Alright, I got your orange armor. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. I said the same thing twice. Don't even think about it, you know, like I'm saying, climb down. Alright, there's orange armor down the ladder. I can feel it in my bones. I am not a member of the goblin forces. I'm gonna prod the sacks, dude. A muffled groan. Really? Open the sacks. I have no reason to do that. The reason, in my mind, was that I heard a muffled groan. Is that not good enough for you? Alright, build the inconspicuous rocks. I am not a member of the goblin armies! Unfortunate to be... Is that a crate up there? I'm gonna look for a ladder. A ladder? Oh boy, everybody! I found a ladder! Ah yes, more battling. More interpersonal relationship battles, indeed. I found some goblin armor. Unfortunately, it is not orange. Therefore, the joke is on me. I will continue to search until I find one that is indeed of the orange-most color. Nay, perhaps I can find one that is red and one that is yellow, and I can combine them in a extra simple sewing machine that does not sew things together so much as it combines them thread for thread and makes something that is twice the size but half the color of each. Indeed, that is the goal of mine. I shall search these sacks and acquire nothing interesting. The plot thickens and the mystery deepens as I search the crate next to it, indeed, and find a second goblin armor. But this one is brown. Maybe all of them are brown. Only time itself would tell. I think if I look through another crate and find another brown armor, I think at that point I can make a judgment call that all of them are brown, and then, and only then, can I decide how I would like to color them. Alright, is this the crate? Indeed! I have found a third one! Let's see, I believe I've checked everything around here. Let's see, I started over here in this house, and this just has the ladder, the sacks with the groaning sacks, as it were, as it were, and a table. What do you have to say to me, table? A large, crudely built table. Indeed, indeed. A bucket. What do you have to say to me, bucket? It's a wooden bucket. I can't believe it. That's amazing. I never would have factored into my daily routine. Large door? Alright, how are we gonna get these colored? That's the question. I think I need to see a witch about some dye. What color do they need? Did they need orange? Oh, wait. This wheat field on the many of most of the maps in the corner is indeed orange. So I shall pick the wheat. Yes, indeed, give me the wheat! I demand wheat! Indeed, it shall be sweet, because I will turn it into sugar, and by that I mean that I will somehow find sugar and replace the wheat with the sugar. Yes, indeed. Or perhaps within the human body it shall turn the wheat into sugar. I don't know how it works. I never went to class. I did go to class and learn about it, but then I hastily forgot. Indeed, with due haste, indeed, I have forgotten what exactly happens when you break down the wheat in the interior of your system, good sir. I don't know what I need this much wheat for, but I now have 14 wheat, and that's according to me and me alone, and everyone else, all the scholars, all the gentlemen, all the scientists in the world, they indeed agree that 14 is the perfect number of wheat. Hello, rock, how do you do? A boulder? A boulder? It's a rock! A huge lump of rock! Indeed, and I do declare that rock was rather huge and rather lumpy. Yes, indeed. Let's see. It has occurred to me that perhaps I need red dye and yellow dye to make an orange dye. Because I don't know what is orange. Is a onion orange? Onion? How do you pronounce it? O-N-I-O-N? I've never actually heard of words before. Yes, indeed. All right. Would that make something, would that make a yellow dye? How would I get a red dye? Let's think about that. What is red? Well, the sun is red when it sets, and a piece of red construction paper is red. Does the game have red construction paper? Indeed. There's a red dot on the minimap. Perhaps I can check that out. It should be. There's a lot of red dots. I know they're just items, but come on. Hey, come on. Who knows? Who knows what you're gonna need to make a dye, right? Might as well pick it up, dude. Pick up the pot. Like my granddaddy once told me, you best start picking up pots, boy. You better start picking up the pots, boy, if you know what's good for you. And I said, why do I have to pick up pots if I know what's good for me, grandfather? And he said, well, because in my day, we had to walk 15 miles in the snow uphill both ways to get half a pot, and then do it again for the other half. Indeed. And I said, that's a lot of work for a pot, grandfather. And he said, I know, good sir, and or good madam. And I said, sir, it's sir. And he said, ah, yes, indeed, good madam. Ha ha, I have tricked you into thinking you are now a madam. And I said, grandfather, you have done no such thing. I still believe I am a sir, indeed. And he said, no, good sonny of mine, there is no way, my friend. Look at this person's yellow hat. It is spiky, and it is indeed made of Ooh, can I turn his yellow hat into a yellow dye to be one step closer to the orange dye? I don't know. All right, can I take these roses? The roses, of course. It's roses in a row. It's a row of roses. Yes, indeed, but I cannot take them. A perfectly appointed rose bush. Where has it been appointed to? What position has it been appointed to? Is it a Secretary of State rose bush? I just don't know. I don't make the rules around here. I don't even know if a plant could do a person's job. I guess if the person's job is to... what is it called when a plant takes in the sun and then puts out, creates, and I guess if a person's job is to photosynthesize itself, then the plant would be better at that. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Now, in all honesty, I do believe that I need to find something yellow and something red. What those can be, I don't know, but perhaps one day I shall find out. That day is hopefully today, for I do not have all of eternity to do the things that I wish to do within this life indeed. But when I do get reincarnated, I shall come back here. Indeed, my reincarnated self will never, ever, 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 ever not play. Not RuneScape. Not. Got him. Look at this, dude. It's a stray dog. What do you gotta say to me? A mangy mutt. Unfortunate. I thought that might say mangy, like a mango. A mango dog, indeed. A poodle made of various tropical fruits. Can you imagine it? Perhaps you can. How strong is your imagination? That is a peculiar outfit indeed. I did enjoy that for just but a second. Nay, two. But then you've cut those 2 seconds in twain and back to 1. Indeed, it is an unfortunate consequence of knowing the word twain that you feel the need to use it every now and then. But that is okay. A red berry bush, and I can pick from it, I can interact with it. This must be the red thing I need, indeed. Give me the red berries. More berries will grow soon. Gosh dang it. How many berries do I need? What happens if I need 3 bunches of them? 9 in total, according to the picture. There's apparently 3 red berries here. Do I need to stick around for a full growth cycle of a red berry? How long is that? I would imagine it's just about 3 months. Yes, indeed. Oh, another bush over here. Cadaver bush. Indeed, it is not red, but perhaps it is a different color. And they're out of there. We got people picking them up over here, dude, as well. They're the purple people, dude. They're the purple bush people eaters. You know what I'm saying, dude? They got the power within their mighty, mighty selves to indeed harness the power of their hands to control the fate of the purple berries. Will the purple berries remain on the bush, or will they not? Will these red berries remain on the bush, or will they not? Because I think not, because I think that I do need them indeed. Thank you, good sir. Or ma'am. Red berry bush, I am not here to assume. I just want to appreciate you for what you've done for me, and what you have done is given me the berries of redness. Hopefully, this is the redness that I need, and hopefully 4 is enough. Now, I need to find something, anything, that is yellow. Indeed, a green arrow. And indeed, a broken fence. Don't mind if I jump over it, but alas, I have again been forsaken by my lack of a members server. Goblin, what do you have to say to me? An ugly green... Come on, dude. He's not... Wait a second. I was going to say he's not ugly. That was my first instinct. But now my second instinct is that it says green. Yes, indeed. Perhaps there is a yellow goblin, and I can harness his soul and put it into some sort of vial of soul-containingness. Pick potato! That's it! Potatoes are yellow-ish, right? Indeed, there is a gate up here as well. I shall pick a potato. Don't mind if I pick a potato. Are you really going to... Are you... Honestly, think about this. Are you really gonna hold it against me if I pick a potato? Because I don't think you should, but I think you might. I think you might! If you're a potato hater, then I think you might. I don't have room for a potato, so my inventory is full, so I need to find yet another bank storage facility to place my items within. How much wheat is too much wheat, you know? I never would have run into this problem of lack of space within my inventory if I didn't pick 14 wheat. Yes, indeed. I thought that the people, and we are the people, and by the power of the people, I believed that we would have had the space, the time, and the money to keep it. But in the end, I don't think we do, so the wheat shall go in. But I'm going to keep out a couple in case I can use them for the goodness of the yellowness of myself to make a dye. I happened to find myself lucky enough to walk in here, and I believe I found something yellow in this cheese. Indeed, I shall take it. I shall swipe it from your counter, Aggie. Now, how do you feel about that? What can I help you with? I would like more cheese, please, and I would also like to not pay for more cheese. Thank you. Thank you. Frogs? Witch? Dye? She is the dye maker. She has the power within herself to make a dye. This is exactly what I need. Between you and me, I had a hunch that she made dye. Yes, indeed. What sort of dye would you like? Red, yellow, or blue? Fascinating. She does not make orange. Perhaps she will take my red berries and cheese combination, and instead of making a red berry and cheese sandwich, which, while it does sound fantastic, is not what I'm looking for, perhaps she can combine them in a vial of cheesy red berryness into an orange dye. Let's find out. Alright. How can you make a red dye? 3 lots of red berries and 5 coins to you. 5 coins? You're gonna pay me? I'm down. She probably means that I gotta give her 5 coins, but we'll find out. I don't have enough coins. Okay, she needs 5 coins. Good. I have a bank, and I think I have 25 coins, which is more than enough. If you are a mathematics major, you know by this point that that is 5 times as much as I need. So, wait a second. How do I have some? Ah, that's right. The mysterious old man of mystery and oldness and madness. He gave me 160 coins, which is a lot more than I need for this particular transaction. I'm happy I don't have to supply her with a vial, or a bucket, or an evil bucket, aka a vile bucket indeed. Alright, make me a die, or prepare to die. Actually, that's not a threat. I'm not gonna actually kill you. Because number 1, I couldn't if I tried, and number 2, I need you to make these dies for me, so, yeah, the joke is on me in the end, but am I afraid of that? No. You can't be afraid to laugh at yourself, dude. It's just not worth it, my homie. It's just not worth it. Alright, make me some red dye. Thank you and please. Except reverse the order in what I just said, and we should be good to go. Yes, indeed. Now I would like some yellow dye. Please make my cheese into a yellow dye. Yes, wait a second. Could she have just used the tomato to make the red dye? Did I have to go all out of my way to find something else that was red? Are all the ingredients to make all 3 dyes right in this? I don't know, dude. I don't know. You expect me to know that kind of information? Dude, no, dude. Alright, I would like a yellow dye. Yes, indeed. Give me your yellowest dye. Give me your yellow dyest. It is a strange color to get. Comes from onion skins. I need 2 onions and 5 coins to make yellow dye. Thank you, and please come again. Specifically, in the opposite of that order as well. Where do I get onions? Tell me. I must know. Tell me your secret onion secrets. Indeed, there are some onions growing on a farm to the east of here, next to the sheep field. I did see some sheep walking over here. Indeed. Thank you. I appreciate your knowledge. You're welcome. Thank you for purchasing my dyes. I expect everyone talks just about the same, you know? Except for the fact that those voices were completely different. Alright, I gotta find an onion, dude. I'm gonna look for some sheep. If I find the sheep, I can find an onion, so let's go. And wait. Potatoes. Just when I thought I saw onions, dude, an onion bush even. It's a freaking potato. I have found the onions, good sir, as long as the gate is not locked, and alas, it is nay. What is a fern doing? What do you have to say to me, fern? A fern is growing here. What a keen observation. My character must be the wisest man in all the land. How many onions did she say? 2? I'm gonna take 3. Just in case I misread how many onions I need. Alright, quack. You dare quack at me? What do you have to say to me, duck? She quackers. Yes, indeed. How do you know it's a female duck? Eh? How can you tell just by looking? I guess you're not so much a gardening expert to look at a fern and just say, a fern is growing here, and then to look at a duck and instinctively know exactly the sex of it. Indeed, that is a wise observation to make. You must be a duck expert. I mustn't forget about the 5 coins necessary to make a transaction with Aggie the witch. Because if I were to forget that, then I could find myself in a wee bit of a pickle, indeed. Because she might turn me into a pickle. I don't know what kind of spells this witch knows. But perhaps, one day, just one day, I might find out. And after all, seeking knowledge is something that I do fancy myself a lover of. Yes, indeed. Learning is fun! What is this? Charms. What do you have to say to me, charms? Trinkets. And stuff. Okay, there's 4 here. I wonder how many trinkets and how many stuff. Maybe 2 of each. Maybe 3 stuff. You never know, dude. Aggie, give me your yellowest dye. Can you make dyes for me, please? I would like yellow. How do you make it? tell me. 2 onions, 5 coins. I have 3 and 5 coins. Can you make a super yellow dye? A yellow that transcends all yellow itself? Let's find out. Nope, apparently not. Alright, that's okay. No complaints here. She did place it in her cauldron, though, and made an onion appear above it, which is kinda cool. So I do respect that. Now, what else did you have for me? A blue dye. Alrighty. 2 woad leaves and 5 coins to you. What is a woad leaf? I don't know. I must find a woad leaf. Actually, wait a second. I don't need blue dye. What am I even thinking? If all goes according to plan here, I can mix these for orange dye. Excellent. I might just be the most genius man in all the land. That is a serious fib. Put the dye on the goblin mail, and back to the village we go. Alright, generals, do your worst. I have your orange armor. I hope they like it, dude. I put a lot of time and money into this. Specifically, 10 gold coins. They are gold coins of goldness and coinness. Alright, General, let me give you... God, please take my orange. Please take my orange. I have some orange armor. Indeed, I am an orange genius. Grubfoot. Yes, you fiendish Grubfoot. Grubfoot goes into the changing... How's that voice? Pretty good? Is it pretty good? Is it a good voice? Leave a comment. Leave a comment. What do you think? I don't know, dude. In my honest opinion, it clashes with his skin. Hey, check it out. They're saying it clashes with his skin color. I can't believe it. I should be a fashion designer. Oh, wait, you're saying I just read that before even speaking? No, there's no way. A darker color like blue. Alrighty, I need a blue dye, y'all. I should have just got it when I was down there, man. I have been had. Can I give him my hat? Remove the hat. Yep. Remove the hat. Indeed, good sir. Use the hat on the general. Nothing interesting happens, and alas... I am classless and hatless. It is unfortunate to be sure, but luckily for me I can fix one of them by placing the hat upon my head at this very moment, but I cannot place class upon my head at this very moment, nor any other moment, except for the ones in which I can. I've just received an insider tip about the location of woad leaves. I should say a possible location of woad leaves. It was from an anonymous person who just happened to ring my telephone. Indeed. Ring, 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 ring. Not banana. Not banana. It is a woad phone. He called my woad phone with many a woe, but I did not care. I asked him, where were the leaves? Indeed, and he responded that it might just be within the garden of the very city that I'm in right now. All but one? Alright, I'm down to keep one. Don't mind if I do. This anonymous tip giver did tell me that it would cost a good chunk of change, so hopefully 174 gold is enough. But on the off chance that it's not, I will have to figure out another way to get some more money. Hopefully it's nowhere near as close as this, because this is, for the most part, the majority of all the cash that I have. As you clearly saw, in high definition, I did keep 1 piece in my bank. Talk to the gardener. How you doing today, Mr. Gardener? Give me your leaf. I do demand it, and not in a non-threatening way. Yes, indeed. Oh, man, he is angered. He is angered. Look at that. Tramping feet. Arf my flares. I'm about to get dribbly up lit. Right. Lit. How about left, dude? Why don't you say left? What's left is right. I guess you're right, dude. Now that... Ooh, another gardener. Alright, what you gotta say to me? Are you the guy who sells the leaves of woadness? Nope, he's just the guy who doesn't like feet. Gosh dang it. Why don't gardeners like feet? What's up with that? This is the gardener that I'm looking for. Why, son? Because he's just gardener. But why, son? Because that's his name? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Why? You're asking so many questions. You're asking too many questions. You shall have to be taken care of. I am the head gardener around here. If you're looking for woad leaves, I am. Or if you need help without. Who's out? What is out? I don't know. OWT. I'm your man. Alright, I'm down. I do need some woad leaves. Now that... I think I need 2? Let's see, how much am I willing to pay? How much am I willing to pay? Am I willing to pay 20? Oh, man. His name is Y-Son the Gardener. I'm willing to pay 20, dude. I'm down. I'm jiggy with it. Here, have 2? That's exactly the number of woad leaves I need. This man is a lyrical genius. How did he know? Perhaps Perhaps he's not a man at all. Perhaps he is instinctively aware that the players who come to him requiring woad leaves need exactly 2 of them. I don't know, and I don't care. I need to see Aggie, though. Give me your blue die. I'm going to be real with you here for just a second. Stylistically, this voice is either going to get stronger, this commentary voice, and this is going to develop into stand and deliver. That's exactly what a pizza man said when he came to my door. And I said, no, no, good sir, you must stand and you must deliver. Anyway, my commentary voice is already pretty much worn out for the day. So like I'm saying, it's either going to grow in strength and develop into its own little thing, or over the course of time, it's going to change completely stylistically. But we'll just see, we'll just have to find out. Aggie, where is your blue die? Where is he? Where is he? Where's the blue die? I don't know. That was, Batman looking for blue die. That was Batman completing the Goblin Diplomacy quest. Yeah. Is that something Batman would do? I think it is. Batman probably plays RuneScape. I would think he has to, He is kind of a special person in that way. What can you help me with, matey? How many dies can you make for me? Can you make me 1,000 dies, all of the color blue? I need 1,000 blue dies, 2 wood leaves, and 5 coins. Don't mind if I do. Make me some blue dye, Aggie. Make me the blue dye. Yes, indeed. And I hope that I can combine the dine with the male. Ah, yes, indeed. A pizza man once came to my door. I told him to stand and deliver. A mailman once came to my door, and I told him to shoot from his quiver. He did not quite understand. He thought he had to take the arrow out of his pack, and then he didn't understand even more because he didn't have arrows. He had mail. He had letters, but who knows, dude? You could spell the word arrow with 5 letters, so who's really counting, Who's really looking at the details of a conversation like that? I'll tell you who. Nobody is, except for the people who are. Let's get back to the Goblin Village and talk to ourselves 1 or 2 or 3 generals, but alas, the mysterious old man, is it more cash you have for me? It is nay. It is an uncut ruby. Indeed. It is red, and when it speaks to me, it says this would be worth more cut. Indeed, I shall try to cut it once I have the chance to. But first, I need scissors, and first, I need to get to the Goblin Village. So just give me a minute, Ruby. I'll get to you in due time. It's very peaceful walking through this land to the Goblin Village. Every now and then you hear a rustling of the leaves from the trees based on the wind speaking through them. It is a beautiful thing, and it keeps me less of on my toes and more of relaxed. It keeps me alive in some ways to see the life around me in that way. Alright, Blue Goblin Male, before I hand you over to the General and Generals, S in parentheses, but there is clearly 2, so perhaps remove the parentheses. I don't know. I don't write the English language. I just speak it. Perhaps I can hear what you have to say. Armor designed to fit goblins. Indeed it is. Indeed, it is goblin armor after all. Perhaps they named it that way just for sales purposes, and it actually doesn't fit goblins, Who knows, dude? Who the heck knows? Alright, I have some blue armor here. It matches my hat. Grubfoot! Put on this armor! Alright, hey, he's still wearing the orange. Why didn't he take it off, dude? Why is he wearing armor that nobody likes around him? The blue is a little bit harsh on the eyes, dude. It's not, we in my honest opinion, goblins like darker, more earthy colors, like brown. Hey, he agrees with me. I can't believe it. I wasn't even looking at the screen. Ha hey. Just kidding, I was. That was a giant facade, indeed. Did you fall for it? Leave a comment. Brown might be good. Indeed, I thought that was the armor you were changing from. Never mind, anything is worth a try. See, my character's wrong here. They were changing from red and green, right? Did I miss part of the storyline? Am I already forgetting something that I must remember? What is your last words? Is it brown? I'm looking at it as closely as humanly possible. My eyeball is inside of the screen, and I think it's brown. So I'm just going to say that I have brown, and if it's not brown, then I'm going to trick them into thinking they are colorblind so that I can give it to them. I have some brown armor here, indeed. Put on this armor! I don't know why the general's so mad. It just seemed, generally speaking, he would be mad. How's that for a joke, dude? 2 times in the same video. What do you think, matey?
That color quite nice. Me can see myself wearing that. It is deal then.
It a deal. It... Come on, dude. You gotta really work on the pronouns, my friend. Brown armor, it is. Thank you for sorting out our argument. Take this gold bar as reward. Excellent. Can I melt down a gold bar into the coins that I lost trying to get you your dyes? And if I can't, then why not? Why can I not do that? Perhaps the monetary trade-off is worth it for the crafting experience, and perhaps for the quest points, and perhaps even for the gold bar, based on what I can use the gold bar for in the future. Anyway, we have now completed the Goblin Diplomacy quest, and we are one step closer to being absolutely a beast at the game of Old School RuneScape. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.